Well, we've made it. We've made it to the fifth and final make and take of the retreat. Are you ready for this one? It's super cute. Um, and it's not what you think it is. This is actually washi tape. So it's real neat. You'll really enjoy this one. I did. Um, so let's see what we've got in our box. There's something underneath it that is super exciting. Um, we have, I'm going to go scoot out a little bit farther. So, box number 5. It's called Extraordinary Flora. And so we have a stamp, one big stamp with one big die. And then it's got a couple little words and stuff all around it. So that's really cool. Put you'll see these. And then check this out. Here it is, washi tape. This big washi tape. It's the exact same flowers as here, all colored. So cool. So I'm going to show how to use this in a little bit, but we're going to keep it there. We've got some jewels. Now there is 2 different colorways because the paper I was using, I didn't have enough. So we've got a purple Highland Heather, and actually there's 3 different colors, and then the green with the peach. So there's 2 different colorways of the tape as well, and I will show you that in just a minute. So I'm going to choose this one because we already have one done, and so I'm going to put this off to the side. And we are going to be using the brand new stamp positioner from Stampin' Up. Brand new. So this is our little liner page. This is our stamp positioner. So I put this in, took one off. There are some numbers up here, but they're really light. So somebody said that you would want the paper. I did grab it. It's got little holes. I'm going to zoom in, I think. I know it's hard to see with this paper, but it's got little holes that go in these right here. So it's nice and tight. It's got little, I don't know, springs, I guess, that will go in and go up and down. If you want to lock in your page, it's got these little magnetic tabs, and they are really nice. I don't know if you've seen any of the videos on it, but that's cool. And then there's also this part of it that is really neat as well. And I haven't played around with it a whole lot. Is it this way? Must be. Oh, it's this way. There. So you can go, that's what the holes are. You can go and do multiples right like down your page. Joop. And another one, you got to get it right. So very cool. So you've got 2 different ones. So we're going to use this to do our big stamping. But we're going to talk about the washi tape first. So I'm going to have a bunch of white cardstock for you guys. So what you're going to do is go ahead, pull this all the way out till it starts the next color. So, I'm going to put, you can see where it's the blues and purples, and then this is the more of the green, yellows, and oranges. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it. And I'm going to adhere it right down on white cardstock. And I did die cut some direct too. And then I die cut them. And here they are. You can put your die cuts. So these are the more of the peach, rosy, strawberry slush pieces. So that's why they're in this particular one, which is this colorway. And then in this one, I did a couple different things. I used powder to see what it would look like if I could just die cut these. And I do kind of like it. Um, I'm not sure if I'm in love with it, but I kind of like it. So I just thought I'd leave those in there. And then these are the pieces for the ones I'm actually going to use today. So I'm not going to die cut this particular one. I'll die cut the stamped image, but it's exactly the same. So I'm going to wait for those. And then these are the die cut images, or the stamped images. So we're going to do this part right now. So you'll have 3 different things to choose from. We're going to use Secret C, and we are going to use it on, let's see what I've got here. I'm going to use this same paper, and I'm going to bump it up, use my little tabs here to hold it in place. And then I am going to grab my stamp, and it'll probably already be on your positioner for you when you are ready to stamp. So I'm going to lay it down right on my cardstock on here, like that. Go ahead and put my stamp positioner in place. And now I'm going to just pick it up. Okay. All right, it's ready to ink. So here's my Secret C. Helps if you open it from the right way. And now I'm going to go. Now, if you don't get a perfect stamp the first time, you can do it again. All right, are we ready? Let's try it. Look at that. What a great stamped image. So now it is ready to be cleaned off. We're ready for the next person. Okay. So we are done. Well, we're not quite done stamping, but we're pretty close to being done stamping. All right. So let's go ahead, grab our cleaner, clean this off. Okay. And then we're ready to die cut. So that is how cool, simple, easy the stamp positioner is. Works like a charm. So guys, if you are doing this and you like this, this is a freebie if you join Stamping Up as a demonstrator. Now, you're thinking, I don't want to sell. You don't have to sell. Just do it for yourself. Do it for the discount. 20% off of everything. And you get this free stamp positioner. Now, if you were a demo, we got to order it early. So mine came last week. That promotion is done. So now the only way you can get it until the new catalog that starts in May is if you become a demonstrator in the month of February. So pretty cool. Oh, look at that. I got kind of a dark colored on my fingers. All right, let's put our card together. You take out all the pieces out of the envelope. Seems like a lot of pieces, but it's really not. Um, it's a or it's a regular card fold. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold in. Okay, I'm going to fold this. I have to think. We're folding that one back. Okay, so we're going to fold this way, bone folder, and then we're going to fold this guy back this way. You're like, Amy, that doesn't make sense. Yes, yes, it does. It makes perfect sense, people. It really does. Okay. All right. So now we have little bits of white. So we're going to go purple. Now you can do the either side, either side you like. There should be two that are the same, three that are the same, two that are the same, one that's the same. Okay. And I didn't pop dot any of these. I did these all flat because I think it's going to work the best. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my white on the front of my card, centering it. Okay. And I can decide if I want the dots or if I want the littler dots. And I think I'm going to do the bigger. Because it's going to come together so quick. Okay. Again, this glue is just, I'm having a wonderful time with my glue. It's my old glue. You saw it was from 19. But then, COVID hit. I used it for my used to do clubs, and I used it for clubs. And then that was June of 19. We did a monthly club until COVID, which was March of 20. So we only used it for a couple months and just to make a couple cards. So I use that little repositionable. There we go. This is going to be our interior of our card. So I am going to stamp congratulations on that along the bottom. And your eyes are not deceiving you. I did switch over to the other side of my paper, which is metric. So you're not going, Amy, what are you doing? As long as I'm an ink out, I'm going to stamp the with love for the front. And then we're totally done with our ink. I'm going to go up about a half an inch. And then we are totally done with ink. So that can be put away. Our stamps are done. They can go away. All right, we're going to add this to the inside of our card. Okay. And then we have one more little piece here. Hmm. Okay. It all matches. It all works together. I did big dots, little dots. It's okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to add this piece right onto there, and then you're going to have to fold it to go to see the inside. I did include some of the tear and tape, but I think we're going to put it on. Well, let's put it on now. So I'm going to run this tear tape because it's a little bit stronger. So I'm going to run it down this side, and you just pull up the adhesive, the backing from it, and we're just going to center it. And then we're going to do all of our work pretty much right there, whatever's left. All right, let me grab my embossing or my cut and emboss machine, and we're going to cut this out. All right, this is another kind of repositionable tape. I'm going to just go ahead and same thing that we did before is we're going to line up, and then I'm just going to add that there. Put this stuff away. Let me grab that. Be right back. Okay, here we are. We're ready to roll. I had to trim it down to get it through, to get it to go through. Okay. If you don't have it on paper, it works a lot better and it's not slipping all over. Okay, there we go. We made it through. We're done with this. Let's see what we've got. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Look at all these cool little things. Same thing will happen for here. We're going to run it through the die cut machine, and look at that. Those are all the fun things that you're going to get. So if you can't find, if you want to try it, go right ahead, put the things in the right little container, and we'll go from there. So now all we need to do is just build our little flowers. Whew. I'm going to take some of these out because we don't need all of those. It didn't turn out the way I had envisioned them to. I'll leave a couple in there so you guys can see what they look like. But I'm going to take some of the leaves and I can go off of my card a little bit on one side, but not so much on the other. This side I can add a lot to. This side, not so much. That one, and there are those. And then I can take some of these fun black and whites and just kind of stick them in there. I like to kind of go ahead and see how I want to do them before I actually kind of glue things down. So like that. All right. So, and then I have some dots, some foam here. So I'm going to go ahead and do some of them flat and some of these I'm going to pop. The rest of them I'm going to do flat. So I'm just going to take my glue, just a teeny dot, because Amy really likes glue today. It goes all over. Okay. Almost there. And you can do whatever combination you like. I'm excited to see what you guys come up with because you guys are always so um, clever. Okay, let's grab some foam pieces here. And I like these outside pieces. I like to cut them little. And I'm just going to grab a little pop of this one. Move it a little bit over here. And let's see. Let's actually add one more little. I'm just going to do that one direct. Some a little color right over here. All right, so these pieces I'm going to put in here. Maybe you want to do your own thing and only do the non-colored ones. I think that could be really cool as well. And that way they'll kind of stay. So somebody at the end probably won't have to do any cutting at all unless you want to. And then we're going to grab the dots. These are called the holographic resin dots. They were from May, but I think they're in the catalog yet. So, want my pick tool, and I'm going to just add some of these. There's 3 different sizes. We want to make a triangle out of them, so it can be a wide triangle, could be a 1, 2, 3. All right, so there we go. Oh, we forgot one thing on the inside. If we want to go ahead, we can add one piece on the inside in here, just to give it a little extra. There you go. That's it. That's it, ladies. I hope you're having a great time. Thanks for coming, and we'll talk to you soon.